It was a highly anticipated ruling that was expected to end the uncertainty regarding the election date. The seven-judge bench Supreme Court, led by Chief Justice Dr. Willie Mutunga, set to hear and give direction on the date of the next general election. The petition was filed by the Electoral Matters Management Body of the day, the Interim Independent Electoral Commission, which had sought the court's opinion on the election date. And when the time came,
but decline in the exercise of our discretion to give such an opinion with regard to the date of the next general election.
The Supreme Court declining to give direction, instead referring the matter to the Constitutional and Human Rights Division of the High Court from November 18, 2011, where it will be given priority and heard on a day-to-day basis.
It's fair that the people who are in the High Court are first heard by the High Court, and then if there is to be recourse to the Supreme Court, let it be as on appeal.
Because it would have had practical difficulties if the Supreme Court had decided to hear.
Earlier, the court heard counter-arguments from the petitioners, Kilome Member of Parliament Harum Nwau and lawyer Mugambi Imanyara, through their lawyers, who had initially filed a case at the High Court, and the Office of the Attorney General, represented in court by the Deputy Solicitor General Muthoni Kimani, arguing that the Supreme Court did not have the jurisdiction to give an advisory opinion on the matter, citing Article 165, subsection 3, that confers the power of interpretation of the Constitution to the High Court. Dr. Mutunga, while agreeing to this legal argument, told the court that it was the obligation of the Supreme Court as the ultimate interpreter of the Constitution to protect and reinforce the conferment of the first instance jurisdiction upon the High Court, meaning, since the matter in respect of which an advisory opinion was being sought is pending before the High Court, it's that court that was best placed in terms of law to handle the case. However, the Chief Justice, Dr. Willie Mutunga, on behalf of a seven-judge bench, dismissed the notion that the Supreme Court did not have jurisdiction to hear such matters.
We declare the Supreme Court has the jurisdiction to render an advisory opinion in the instant matter.
So it's important in that for clarity of law, for certainty of law, for knowing what the law is, they are saying, yes, we can give advisory opinions, but not for this case.
The decision of the judiciary continues to put focus both on the judiciary and the National Assembly, who have vowed that they will continue and are on course with amending the Constitution. What this means is that Kenyans will continue to wait to find out just when next year's general election will be held. Willis Raburu, Citizen Live at 9, Nairobi.